is me, and today I'm talking about all the shows I've watched recently. Number 4. It's the fourth one. Finally got to it. I watched a lot of shows in January, and then in February I watched nothing, and in March I basically only watched one show. Except now I've moved on to another one, but there's only 1 week left of March when I'm filming this. So yeah, generally was shocked by how much I got watched in January. So yeah, I have 5 shows to talk to you about today. Also, if you want to hear about like a show in particular, timestamps are down below. And let's just get started. So the first show I'm going to talk about today is Gossip Girl. Also, I didn't warn this, but I have the IMDb descriptions like always. So just so you know. Privileged teens living on the Upper East Side of New York can hide no secret from the ruthless blogger who is always watching. And I'm talking about all seasons, so 1 through 6. Yeah, Gossip Girl. I started Gossip Girl a while ago. And I don't know, like midway through season 3, I kind of took a break. A little while ago, I mean like a year ago. Season 3, I kind of took a break because it started feeling like very repetitive. And then in January, or like December or January, I don't really remember when I exactly started watching it. All of a sudden was just like, you know what, I'm gonna actually get through this show because it's necessary, and it didn't change. The show is very, very repetitive. It does like the same thing over and over again, and there's like little changes to it, but like, I don't know, just kind of does the same thing. Like the same couples constantly get together and break up again, and then just like, okay, and then like the same antagonists come back every so often, and I'm just like and for the rest, I quite enjoyed this. It's very dramatic, and I love drama shows. And also, I knew who Gossip Girl was before starting to watch the show because I like spoiling myself. So I just had a fun time watching the show, and like just constantly saying like, that's impossible, that's impossible, that's impossible, that's impossible. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about the show anymore. The next show I watched is Alexa and Katie. Lifelong best friends Alexa and Katie are eagerly anticipating the start of their freshman year of high school. The pals confront a crisis that leaves them feeling like outsiders at a time when what seems to matter most is fitting in. And season 3 came out, I believe, at the end of December, so I watched it straight after finishing Gossip Girl. That's the only thing I'll be talking about. Also, just want to mention that the crisis is Alexa having cancer. Which I don't know why they didn't mention that in the description, because cancer is a very important topic throughout the show. So if you're not really comfortable by watching things about cancer, skip the show. But otherwise, I think it is a very good show. That's why I still watch it. I started watching it when it came out, and then I still watch it every single time it comes out. Every single time a new season comes out, because I think it's very entertaining, because it is like your typical like Disney show, but the topic of cancer added in, which I think makes for like an interesting dynamic, because I feel like Disney might do like a serious topic like that, like one episode, but this show is kind of like built around that, having a main character that's cancer. And season 3 kind of disappointing to me because it covered the same time span, but every season is like a school year. It covered the same time span, but it had way less episodes, and a lot of like development was done off screen, and then we got the payoff in like the episodes. I'm like, this payoff does nothing to me, because we didn't get to see any of the development because that was off screen. Like, I think they're in the junior year now, and a lot of things are happening when it comes to colleges and stuff like that, and a lot of things are happening. So I feel like they could have maybe done better by splitting this year up in 2 seasons and just have everything like play out better. Then the next show I watched is Dolly Parton's Heartstrings. 8 of singer-songwriter Dolly Parton's most famous songs are brought to life in 8 different episodes, and it only has one season, which is 8 episodes, and like they're movie length and movie quality. So yeah, I actually flew through this show because it's very addicting. Like every episode is a standalone, but like still I wanted to keep watching, and it's also very emotional. It deals with some very important topics as well, and some episodes are more serious than others. I think my favorite is Jolene, which is also the first one, and Two Doors Down also like, which I believe is the second one. So started off on the highest one, but I feel like this show, even if there was episode I didn't really like as much, I feel like it definitely keeps like a high throughout the entire thing, and I think just your personal preference will like decide which is your favorite, because every episode is so different from each other. I think this is a beautiful show, and I hope it gets more seasons, because God knows Dolly Parton has enough songs to make more seasons of this, because I think it's very well done. But I do get if they wouldn't do it, because it seems like a high production show, because every episode is so different, and every episode is, like I said, movie quality. And yeah, then we have arrived to my addiction of January, American Vandal, a true crime satire that explores the aftermath of a costly high school prank that left 27 faculty cars vandalized with phallic images. And 2 seasons. I hate the fact that it's cancelled because this show was so good. I was so addicted. When I started the show, I feel like there's a lot of immature jokes in this. I'm going to be completely honest. And at first, in the first couple of episodes, I was very like turned off by that. I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this. But very quickly, I finished the first season, and then I took a little break, and then I finished the second season in like 2 days as well. So it's very addicting. Every episode ends on like the biggest cliffhanger possible. It's just like, oh my god, I want to know what happened, and it's so much fun to keep theorizing. I think the 2 seasons are like very different. It's very different dynamic, but it works very well. They're very similar still. Like, if you like the first season, you're not all of a sudden gonna hate the second season. Like, it has the same charm and everything. But yeah, I thought this was, like I said, it was a lot of fun. I binged this so heavily because I was so engrossed about learning what actually happened. And I had so many theories. The first season doesn't have a conclusive answer, which kind of frustrated me a bit, but I get why they did it. I want more seasons. I don't know, it was so much fun. Let's move on. The last show I'm going to talk about is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. A streetwise, poor young man from Philadelphia is sent by his mother to live with his aunt, uncle, and cousins in a Bel-Air mansion. I don't think I have to explain what this show is about because the theme song explains the show. Watched again all seasons 1 to 6, and I had issues with the show in the beginning. First season was worth for me to get to. I wasn't really connecting to it. After the first season, it was so much more easier to watch. I just flew through it, and I didn't really have that thing of like, I don't really want to watch it. I think this definitely took a season to find its footing, and season 2 is the best. Season 3 I also like, but I didn't like it as much as season 2. And then once they changed on 5th, I didn't like it that much because I mean the show was like, it kind of seems like once the change happened, like the show shifted a little bit. It focused more on specifically Carlton and Will instead of like the whole family. We thought Will was always like the focus of it, but like I feel like it took away from the focus of like the whole family kind of a little bit, and just like some characters are like pushed more to the background than others, and then I really, like I said, I didn't really like what they did with Aunt Viv. They did a whole personality switch, which I don't like because Aunt Viv was one of my favorite characters, and I get having to replace actors, but like you don't need to do a whole character switch. Like it's the same character still. Those later seasons, like season 5 and 6, felt a little bit repetitive to me. They did a lot of like storylines that were very similar to the other ones, and like literally in the last season, there's an episode where Carlton and Charles, the relationship between his father and Will. Well, that was literally an episode we've done before in season 1, so it just, I don't know, it just kind of felt kind of repetitive. And also, the later seasons are very inconsistent. I feel like this whole show is inconsistent, but like especially when it comes to Ashley, the later seasons are very inconsistent about her values. Like in some episodes she's like extreme feminist, and in other episodes she isn't, and she does the things that she bashed in like the previous episodes, and I'm just like keep it consistent. But I feel like the show is just very bad at staying consistent. I feel like they just did episode by episode because there at one point like a character has like a girlfriend, and then like 2 episodes later he doesn't anymore, and then 2 episodes later it's this same girlfriend is back, and just like keep things consistent. It's very frustrating when it isn't consistent. It's all very small things, but it's very frustrating. And it's also kind of confusing, like Hillary's housing situation in the later seasons. Like I didn't know what was going on. It was very confusing. I do think the show is like very great at fourth wall break. It does it a couple of times, except they make mention of the on 5th switch, and also Nikki gets aged older at a certain point, which is also very weird because none of the characters get aged. It's not like a time jump, it's just one character that gets aged, which is so weird to me. Usually when like characters get older, there's a time jump for like the entire cast, but no, this was just for one character. But also address like they literally just like how but I don't know, just great football breaking, and I like it. I feel like this was a fun show to have on the background while doing other things, but like I don't know, it's not a new favorite, which I know is unpopular because this is a very well beloved show, but I don't know, I had problems with this too much. I'm talking in circles, that's what I'm doing. Let's just stop, because also my throat's hurting, so not a good sign. And yeah, if you watch any of the shows, let me know in the question below what you thought of them. Also give me some show recommendations because I'm kind of stuck at the moment. So I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Here I am again, the same old situation. Why does the God thing have to be so complicated?